Hey guys, I'm Nicholas Storm and I'm going to be giving you guys a tutorial on how to play my song Never Find Another You. So basically going off the start, you want to have your capo on your, if you don't have one, you can always just do this open. Yeah, so second fret on the guitar, on the fretboard, and then first chord is basically like an E minor, but you want to bring it down to the 7th fret, basically the 9th fret of the actual guitar, but because we've got this capo on second, I'm going to be saying the 7th fret. So 7th fret, it's going to sound a bit weird like this, but you want to add your pinky down onto the 9th fret of the 3rd string, 9th fret of the 3rd string, and then that gives you the first chord. It's a really pretty chord. And then the second chord is this. So still using my pinky, I don't use my ring finger at all because it makes it a bit hard to move around. So you want to have your middle finger onto the 7th fret of the 5th string, index finger onto the 6th fret of the I forget what chord that is, not chord, string. I'm stuffing up so much, guys, I'm sorry, but you want to have that just a fret above on the next string, just there, and then your pinky you want to have onto the 8th fret of the 3rd string, and that gives you this whole chord. And everything is open, guys. You play all the strings, and yeah. So that's the first two chords, and then moving on to the third chord, that is, so it's an E basically that we play up here, but you bring it down to the 7th fret, and you play it down here, pretty simple. And then for your next chord, you can pause this and rewind if you want, and keep practicing it if you're getting stuck. And then the next chord is this one's a bit of a harder chord, you have to stretch a bit. So that is basically the shape of your C major or whatever it is, the first two strings here, you move that down to the 7th fret, and then your index finger goes up onto the 4th fret of the 3rd string. So now you got your 4th chord. So all together we got this, and the strumming pattern, by the way, guys, is just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So it's just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So that's the strumming pattern. So this is what we've got all together now. So that plays 4 times in the song, I believe, or maybe 6. Then moving on to the next part, basically the pre-chorus, and it goes a little like this. So that's pretty simple as well. So you're taking the shape of an open F chord, right? Like that. And you want to move it down to the 5th fret, your index being on the 5th fret, and just move that shape down 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, and then moving it down another two frets, but that's a single strum, so it's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, single strum, up, down, into an E. So like I showed you guys before, just your E chord, and then moving on to the chorus, goes a little like this. So the chorus is pretty simple, but can be hard for beginners. It is so you're taking the shape of a B, but an open B. So you're not actually pressing down with your finger and clamping it. You're open, playing the singular string. It's basically the shape of a B. It sounds bad now, like that. But you want to move that down 1, 2, 3 onto the 4th fret of the guitar. And then you get this pretty open chord. And then the same chord that we did before for the pre-chorus, that chord. And then up into an E. So pretty simple chords. And then the only thing that I do, you guys don't need to do this, but so when I'm playing this, it goes like this. And then for the E chord, I do this bit of a chord change. So my index finger, I take off my pinky and replace it with my index up here on the last couple strums. So like that. So that is the chorus. That goes, I think, 4 times in the song. You play it 4 times. And then, so that's basically the entire song. And then it goes back into this part. But for the second time around when it plays again, I do palm muting. So basically the line of your palm here goes just above, I tend to put it just above the bridge here. I think that's what it's called. And then, so like that, but I go like this. But I like to slap down, so I'm like this. That's how I like to play for the second time around. I don't do it in the song, but that's how I like to play it when I'm playing it by myself or, on TikTok Live or something. So. And then you go back into this part. I'll never find another you. And then goes back into the chorus. So like that. So that's the chorus. That's basically the whole song. And then we got the last part of the song, the bridge. It finishes on a bridge, and that goes like this. So, the bridge, it's the same chord that we used for the pre-chorus. That one, that open F shape, but down onto the 5th fret of the guitar. And then you want to go down another 2 frets. And then, this is where it gets a bit tricky. So you can either do, with your thumb, and then have it like that. But it's a bit hard to play like that, so I go like this, and then I press down with my finger like this on the guitar, and I'm holding down this one, this one, this one, and this one. So while these 2 fingers are playing the same shape, everything's still open. So I'm only pressing down on this one, this one, and this one. Only the 3. And I'm basically muting this one here. I'm muting that string right there. And then it goes down into this. So you bring that, so it's the same shape of the F, down here. So just past there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12. And then you bring that down and restart it. So that is my song, available on Spotify. But I hope you guys like the tutorial, and I'll see you guys on the next one for Hold On To You. Thank you.